They will not get job from government or anything. So everybody went like this. I mean, nobody backed me up. They let me say it. And everybody said no, because they knew they will be married in a little while and they have to support the family. It was another lesson, and, but about 2 days later they picked me up and put me in jail. And I remember one professor, he told me, you will never get nowhere. You know, they will watch you like hawk and you will never cross the border. I say, yeah, you watch me. And third time again, I tried to escape, and that was by the Ash, that was on German border. And one, one person, what I know, he was really brave. He, it was uranium there, what they were digging, and that was lots of political prisoners who died there because they were taking that uranium with bare hands and everything, and they simply die of cancer. And everything was shipped to Russia. And but this guy, he told me that was train who is going through such a like curve, and that goes very slow, and I can jump from the train. I was jumping all kinds of streetcars in Prague and everything, but I went on that train and that went in that curve, but I wasn't able to jump because it was so going so fast and everything. And this guy who told me about that train, he was talking to my uncle, who did have same kids like my age and everything, and he wants to advance. He was working for one company and he wants to advance. And he went to police station and told them, yes, I am on that train. And although I wasn't able to jump because that was too fast for me to jump, they were waiting for me on the other side, and I saw them from the train, and I say, okay, that's it. And they took me to jail again. It's not fun to be in a communist jail, believe me. That time, already I was 23, and I was black and blue from interrogation rooms. It wasn't fun. But that's how that goes in communism. You have to, like what Anna was saying, yes, you have to do whatever they tell you to do. You standing in the line for meat, for bread, you're running from work or from school to get something, and so on and so forth. But now I like to tell you that whatever Obama is doing, that was done before, okay? I will tell you about healthcare in Czechoslovakia. And I was living in Prague, and that was Prague 5. If you live in Prague 5, you belong to Clinic Prague 5. They closed all private practices as soon as communists came, and they installed a clinic. Okay, that was government-run clinic. No, of course, whatever government runs, that doesn't work. And pretty soon they were running out of everything. You know, and my son, he was a little child and he always have ear infection. So I went there they say, oh, we are out of antibiotics. But it's not like you can go to another clinic and say, okay, they will give me antibiotic. They say, no, we have injection, so can you bring him every day for injection? So, minute he saw the building, he started to scream, but I bring him every day for injection because it was antibiotics, you have to do it. That's, if you think you will get second opinion, you are mistaken, because you will have to have papers from government and all kinds of permission from the doctors and go for second opinion. And of course doctors, being married one, are stubborn, and they always protecting another doctors, or they are, it's camaraderie between them, so they don't like to send you to another doctor for a second opinion, especially that time. Today is normal, but that time wasn't normal. But anyway, so that will be not second opinion, because you will have to go to certain clinic for your problems, okay? But even if they did have antibiotics, you're sitting in crowded room with sick kids for hours and waiting after you will, because there wasn't enough doctors. That's lots of doctors are against the communism and they were in jail. Lots of engineers were in jail. All intelligentsia, more or less, they try to eliminate because they were against them. Only the proletariat, okay, that means working people, they were advancing. So, for example, if they were making some kind of buildings or something, people who didn't have any idea how to build a building and how to put it, the heating and the air conditioning in it, they were running the building. And they have buildings even now in Prague where you have panels, and on third floor that's halls like this, nobody can live there because they didn't know how to do it. Okay, to this day they have that. Okay, so that's, I only like to tell you, if you think that American ERs are bad, wait after you will get your healthcare, social healthcare. Okay, volunteering program. Communist in Czechoslovakia, but Mr. Obama is promoting to volunteer for the government and so on and so forth. Volunteering was not volunteering because they took us from schools and put us on the fields, and they told us, yes, you have to help the farmers because we have 5 years program, but Mr. Obama have now 6-year program. So we'll see how his 6-year program will work. But communists have 5 years programs. And they bus us there, and we have to work on field for nothing. And that was volunteering. That's how you volunteer. Okay? Redistribution of health, of wealth, I'm sorry, health. If you rob the people of the talent,